Good morning. Welcome to Christy Loves Yoga channel. Please subscribe below. So I recorded this session outside earlier today, but I thought that you would appreciate it more had I recorded the voiceover because you cannot hear me too well. So what I'm instructing you to do is to gently roll your shoulders down and back. Come up to a nice tall seat. Imagine that there's this golden thread coming from the top of your head, and it's pulling you up and up and up. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice here today, since it is Mother's Day, I dedicate this 20-minute practice in gratitude to mothers. Just noticing where your breath is sitting. Are you breathing fast? Are you breathing slow? Noticing the rise and the fall of your chest. When you inhale, you know that you're inhaling. When you exhale, you know that you are exhaling. And as you're seated, you know that you are seated. So let's go ahead and gently interlace our fingers at our heart center, feeling our heartbeat, connecting with our heart. Let's go ahead and take an inhale, raise those elbows up. Press those hands away, exhale, round that chin in. And bring your hands overhead, inhale. Bring your hands forward, exhale. Come back to heart center, inhale. Press away, exhale. Really sitting back into those sit bones. Hands over your head, inhale. And round that chin in. Press those palms away, exhale. And hands to heart center, inhale. Press those palms away, exhale. Hands above your head, inhale. Rounding, exhale. Hands to heart center, inhale. Press those hands away, exhale. Hands above your head, inhale. Closing your eyes, getting comfortable, moving with your own body. Now gently place your hands on your knees. We're going to take that left hand on your right knee and bring that right arm behind you. Maybe looking over that right shoulder, knitting that belly button in towards the spine. Still a nice tall seat, imagining that crown of the head being pulled up by a golden thread. Breathing into it. Noticing the parts where we can soften. And then gently come back to center and twist to the opposite direction. Breathing, maybe looking over that left shoulder. Knitting that belly button in. Continuing with your breath, holding the pose and not your breath. Gently come back to center. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work our way onto our hands and knees, first coming into tabletop. Knees are underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to go ahead and first work up into our cow cat. So we're going to look up and then round that chin in, bring that tailbone in, into cat. And then when we come into our cow, we're going to inhale. And then exhale, rounding into your cat. Really feeling the juiciness, moving as slow as you need. And then coming back into cow. And so what I'm explaining here is that our belly is really loose in our cow. And we really knit that belly button in the cat. Now we're going to go ahead and come back to tabletop. And what I'm going to demonstrate here is lion's breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our tongue out and look up towards the sky. So we're going to give it 3 big breaths. So big inhale. And when we exhale out, give it everything you got, letting go of anything that isn't serving you. 2 more times. Big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale out. Beautiful. Come back into your tabletop. Now what we're going to do here, our hands are going to be about a palm print forward. And we're going to pretend that there's a hammock in between our shoulder blades, really activating those biceps and those triceps. And we're going to spread those fingers nice and wide. And then we're going to curl those toes under. And we're going to lift those knees up and push those hips up and back. Pressing that chest towards the tops of the thighs. Coming into our first down dog. You shouldn't feel too much pain in your wrist. In these first down dogs, you want to have a nice big bend. Really allowing your body to warm up, to come into these poses, warm up for the day. Just giving ourselves some love. Now go ahead and step up to the top of the mat, forward fold. Nice soft bend in the knees. Really releasing that crown of the head down towards the mat. And then slowly rise up. Bring your hands overhead, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Hands above your head, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Really reaching that crown of the head forward. And then we're going to go ahead, big bend in the knees. Step that left leg back. Set that left hand down on the inside of that right foot. Look up towards that right hand if it's comfortable for you. And then go ahead and bring your hands overhead, really sending that tailbone down towards the earth. Engaging that belly button in towards the spine. Breathing. And then go ahead and rotate open towards the left, looking over towards your left hand. Come back to center. Inhale. And rotate the opposite direction. Come back to center. Place those hands down onto the mat. Now we're going to reach for those left toes with our right toes, with our left hand. Our right hand is on the outside of our right thigh, coming into Hanuman pose. We want to evenly send our hips back towards the back of the mat, and then gently
back into our down
pressing
dog.
back into a down dog. Inhaling in through your nose and exhale out. And now go ahead and lift that left leg up. Go ahead and bring it up to the top of the mat. Leave that right hand planted next to that left foot. Look up towards that left hand, opening up your chest. Hands up, inhale. And then rotate open towards your right, looking out towards that right hand. Hands up. And rotate the opposite direction. Hands to center, inhale. Place those hands down onto the mat. Uh-oh, we didn't do the Hanuman pose on the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center.
And big bend in your knees.
Now big bend in those knees.
Come down onto our bottoms.
Go ahead and bring the feet up. Same height as your knees.
Underneath our head, activating the core. Bring those feet up.
I would like you to pause the video right now so you can do the Hanuman pose on the opposite side.
Left elbow to the outside of that right knee.
And we're going to go ahead and bring that left elbow to the right knee if we're starting back up. Doing some bicycle crunches, moving with intention. Really extending that extended leg out, flexing our foot.
For 10. 9.
Really trying our best to bring that elbow on the outside of each knee. I believe we only have a few more left. Keep it going. You're doing amazing.
Good.
And then hug those knees in. Go ahead and give each of your knees a kiss. Give yourself some love. And then go ahead and set those feet down onto the mat. And we're going to go ahead and lift those hips up, coming into bridge. Maybe interlacing our fingers underneath our body. And so we're pressing up by using our feet and our hands, the tops of our thighs, just relaxing into it. Feeling our chest open up, maybe focusing in on our heart center. And then let's go ahead and grab the outsides of our feet or our shins. Really pressing that low back into the mat, coming into happy baby. Maybe there's a gentle rock in your body. And now let's go ahead and extend that left leg out. Hug that right knee in. Bring it in towards that left armpit, right armpit. And then let's go ahead and hug that left knee in towards our left armpit. Switching sides. Feeling our hip flexors open up. And now let's go ahead and bring that left ankle towards our right knee, flexing that left foot. Coming in to thread the needle,
Hands in between
weaving
that
your
triangle
hands in
space.
between that triangle space in between your brows. Here I'm demonstrating that it's okay if your right foot is down on the mat. Just keep on working on walking that foot in. And when we flex that left foot, we're protecting the knee. You also have the option to straighten out that right leg. And if we slightly shift over towards our right, we feel the stretch
Bring
deeper.
that right ankle towards our left.
Now we take the opposite side.
Left.
Maybe practicing some Ujjayi breath here, inhaling in through our nose. Hugging the breath at the back of the throat and exhale out.
Towards the chest.
Hugging the knees into the chest. Let's go ahead and drop them over towards the left. Still taking that Ujjayi breath, extending that right arm out. So it sounds like Darth Vader, the ocean. Like you're fogging up a mirror.
And then gently bringing your knees over.
Go ahead and come back to center. Let's go ahead and drop them over to the opposite side. Continuing with that Ujjayi breath. And then come back to center and extend your legs out. Taking our Shavasana,
One more time.
shimmying out those feet, shimmy out those hips,
Shimmy out those feet. Shimmy out those hips.
and allowing
Move those
yourself
shoulders down and
just to
back.
release and soften. Maybe coming back to your intention. Maybe setting a new intention. And just allowing yourself to feel all the benefits
How your breath is
of the
moving
work
now.
you just did. Remembering to be gentle with yourself. Just
Melt
noticing
further into your
how your breath
Shavasana.
is moving now.
Noticing parts.
Noticing the rise and the fall of your chest.
Thoughts. Being gentle with yourself. Maybe returning back to your intention. Gratitude.
And slowly start to bring awareness back into your body, wiggling those
Figure
toes,
in your life. Someone.
bringing your thumb up against each
So
finger,
much love. Even thinking of yourself.
starting to deepen your breath.
We do have to mother ourselves.
And then gently preparing ourselves to roll onto our right side for energizing, or left side for grounding. Take an inhale here and exhale out with a sigh.
Up into a seat.
And when you're ready, gently come up into a seated. Bringing your hands overhead, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Gently placing your hands on the earth, connecting with Mother Earth, feeling the grounding and the connection. And then gently placing your hands over your heart, feeling all the love and light and dark that you are, how amazing you are. And then gently bring your hands to your third eye, connecting with your intuition. I invite you to share 3 ohms with me. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Thank you for sharing your practice with me.